channel. I'm Bobby J. It is rice planting season. And not only that, with all the heavy, huge historical rains out here in California, we are under the gun because we are way late. We were definitely behind at least a couple of weeks, probably more like 3. So we're in a mad dash of trying to get ground prepped and ready. And I am currently in the Case Quad Track 9380. And I'm headed to go grab a piece of equipment. Picked up something new, and I think this is going to be a very beneficial piece of equipment to get across ground fast. It is a Veda Farming Roma 700. It is the biggest model that they make, and it is a big drag scraper, 23 foot wide, fold up, full hydraulics, all set up for either laser or GPS, and this thing's badass. So I'm gonna go grab this, get hooked up to it, get it back to the farm, and try this sucker out and put it to work. The Roma 700 picked up here, and it's starting to get hot outside. I gotta get moved back to our place because I don't like running these rubber track machines down the road at 20 miles an hour when the road starts to get pretty hot. So I'm on the move here, got this sucker hooked up. Pretty sweet scraper. Looking forward to folding this thing out and seeing what this thing will do. It holds 13 yards in the blade, and it says it takes 350 to 600 horse to pull it. I've got 400 horse, so we shouldn't have any issues. Get home, get back here. It's getting pretty hot out on the road here. Anxious to get this tractor with these rubber tracks off of the road because they don't like heat. So, okay, I gotta get off this phone.
Now you might have noticed that the tractor that I'm in currently is not the same tractor in the cover photo. That is because I've got two 9380s, one being a quad track, one being a rubber tired machine. And I chose to go use the quad track to go get this scraper because my rubber tired 9380 was like way over, just like 30 plus miles further away from the scraper, so it just made sense to use this tractor. This is normally more so the tillage tractor, where my rubber tire machine 9380 is set up for leveling type work, and that's kind of how we run these pair. But like I said, I went and grabbed this scraper with this tractor, and I wanted to test it out being a new toy, but conditions were not ideal as far as the ground being too wet. Wet dirt does not plane correctly, and there were a couple small issues with the scraper.
First thing, it's kind of a multi-step process going from transport setup to field setup. First thing I got to do, I got to lube my rods. Whoa, kind of shot out there. That's the first thing. Get the rods all lubed up. Then fold the wings down. Then the rods, start tightening them up. Then set the blade down. Pick the wheels off the ground. There they go. Let's see here. Then, yeah. Extend them into field position. And this scraper hasn't been used in a while. Had a little bit of trouble with that passenger side. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna cycle these one extra time because I had some trouble with that one not wanting to suck in. What are you gonna do here? All right. Okay. Yeah. And we're ready. And last thing is to switch the valves back here. Oh, there she goes. This one's a little juicy. There we go. Because this is a 5-function piece of equipment. There's a switcher on 2 of the remotes. So here it goes. Got the laser mast, the receiver up. We got the tower over there. Let's see, there's the 04 hanging out. There's the tower with the laser. And we are scraping dirt, man. Green light, highlight, low light. Highlight means the dirt's high, low light means the dirt's low. There's a hole in the ground, essentially, if that makes sense. So this is precision land leveling. This is how you get your ground exactly how you want. And you can set the laser to do dual slope. So if you want fall, you want your rainwater to run from one end of the field to the other, you can set it up and then follow these lights until you can drive around and there's no holes or high spots, no holes or mounds essentially. And that's precision land leveling. And it's super important in rice that because with the water is what's super important. Is water dictates germination, water dictates weed control, algae control, all kinds of stuff. And so the land has to be perfectly flat because water's always level, right? Water is the leveling factor. So yeah, you got to have your land to match the water. Do not hit the tower or the truck. Wherever it went, it's gone, because that would really stuff up. Somewhere over there. We keep our vehicles in a climate-controlled, dust-free zone. Who the heck is driving that thing? So there's the rundown on the Roma 700 Veda farming scraper, and a short little rundown on precision land leveling, laser guide land leveling. You know, this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing. I'm kind of the specialist on the farm. I don't do a whole lot of the tillage work, but I do a lot of the specialty stuff like this, like laser leveling and GPS guided spraying and that sort of stuff. So appreciate you if you made it this far in the video. Thank you for watching. Hey, hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.